Well, one more question. Like coming back, like to this industry. So, I mean, I'm sure, like your Instagram, my Instagram, every single time we speak about longevity, it's kind of like start, like advertising us like all different things. So
Right.
what do you think, I would say like the biggest scam right now in the longevity market that people like really like should like avoid like at all costs, that like sometimes like you can see like too much maybe like on social media or advertising, or like some maybe influencers are trying to promote.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many products that have false claims that don't work. So always look at the claim. I think that most supplements don't work um, for how they're being sort of commercialized, primarily for the field of longevity, promising, extra years of your life. We know that seeking longevity requires a multidisciplinary and a multi-system approach, including being fit. So I would caution individuals from just buying, random supplements, because what we now know is that most supplements don't have the same active ingredients. So you can have, for example, 3 different NAD products in the market, and there's a very high certainty that these products don't have the same quantity of the active ingredient. Some may have a much higher quantity than the daily, daily requirements. Others may have a much lower quantity, um, and so this may pose a risk to the consumer if they take excess active ingredients of products that may be harmful. So supplements is one category. The other category is some of these biohacking products. A biohacking product is really meant to provide you a sense of well-being, and should not uh, guarantee or claim to give you sort of any of these sort of longevity based promises, which is living a longer, healthier life. I mean, again, longevity is a very complex trait, and it begins with some common sense. And so we talked about nutritional products like supplement, we talked about technology products like biohacking, and lastly, some practices. Whether it's going and listening to a guru in the field, or an X, Y, and Z promising you that they can do a holistic assessment and give you different products or services, promising you that you will achieve X, Y, Z goals. At the end of the day, anything that involves any medical intervention, which is a regulated industry, needs to be administered by a medical professional. And so you need to be able to distinguish between a wellness product and a medical grade product. And under the medical grade product, you want to make sure that the practitioner has a license, and provides regulated products and services.
Mhm.
Because if anything goes wrong, you as a consumer know where to go to seek help. And then that individual can be penalized by the system, if they're practicing sort of bad medicine. It's more of a wild, wild west in the wellness world, right? So, but again, I'll leave it to the consumer to decide how they want to approach this field. It's a lot of trial and error. It's very nascent, but at a minimum, focus on the basics: fitness, nutrition, sleep.
Well, thank you so much, Fady. It was very, very informative. Thank you so much. And I'm sure, our listeners like will really enjoy. And I would say like my goal is to bring the light into this industry and speak, like science and facts, so then people they can be less in a guinea pig skin, which I
Right.
used to be. So and here we are. So it was very, very interesting. So thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to meeting you in person in Dubai.
Likewise, Leah, stay well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.